floating on a splendid tale, lavish with bright color.
Hello, this is me first thing in the morning. You might be wondering why the hell I would subject myself and you to ever seeing this. And the reason is because I wanted to show an actual video of someone going from not looking good or like basically looking like a homeless person to looking good. So I'm going to do me from going from this to being made up and all the steps in between so you can see it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a 10-minute tutorial, a 20-minute tutorial, and a 30-minute tutorial. So if you just have 10 minutes to get ready in the morning, I'm just going to show you like 5 basic things you can do, and you will look shockingly better than I do right now, which can't be hard. So I'm going to have a shower and I'm going to do my hair, which this isn't really a hair tutorial video, so if you want to watch a hair tutorial video, I will link one to that. So I'm going to have a shower, do my hair, and then I will meet you back here to do my makeup. See you in a couple minutes. Well, like 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. So this is going to be the quick 10-minute tutorial. So this is what you can do if you are just starting out in makeup and you don't really know where to start, or if you know what to do but you just don't have the time, or you just don't feel like you have the time. Let's start off with foundation. I'm using Dream Liquid Mousse by Maybelline. So what I like to do is I just like to take a couple pumps on my hand of whatever foundation I'm working with, and I just dip my brush in it, like, or my, whatever, the sponge in it. This is just a Quo sponge, aka I got it from Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada, and if you don't live in Canada, then I'm sure that you can just find any sponge. I find a sponge works a lot faster for me, and it gives me like a quick even coverage, and I can work with like a large space like this, however round this is. Some people prefer a stippling brush. I've definitely noticed online. I've always used a sponge. I've always used a sponge, and I prefer a sponge. And I've been told I'm kind of rough with my face also, so you don't have to be quite this rough, but, I don't know. I just, like, have always been like this. And notice how I'm just going right around my eyes, right underneath my eye, and over my actual eye. I'm not going too far into the hairline for me, especially because I'm blonde, and that can really get it like orangey lines kind of in the hairline. And I have another video on that if you do have lighter hair. I don't know if it's a problem with darker haired people, but if you do have lighter hair, I know it's a huge problem. So getting makeup in your eyebrows and in your hairline. And then I just want to apply a translucent setting powder. So you can use any dry powder that you want. I'm using NYC, their translucent one, and the reason why I like this one, it's really cheap and I find it works fairly well. Like, it's nothing to write home to your mother about, but it's translucent, and a lot of times like I got this e.l.f. one and it's like, oh, translucent. Yeah, translucent my a-hole. Like, look at the difference. This is like white, this is like orange. I'm not orange. So sometimes translucent for like tan people or more dark skin tones is not the same as translucent for fair people. You just want to take any sort of plain, light, neutral, shimmery color. You can use this. This is NYX Ultimum. I really like that color a lot, but you can also use, this is Vanilla by CoverGirl. This is Champagne, I think, by CoverGirl. And then this is L'Oreal Shimmer in the lightest one, the vanilla one, I think it is. I don't know, I'll put it up. But any like light neutral shadow you can use like that, and you can use your finger or you can use an actual brush. And I'm just putting it all on my lid, kind of like a semi-thick layer. So just take a brush like this and then just a little bit more lightly apply that here. Then you just want to apply an under eye concealer and just work that out. And again, you want to, this all depends on your own face too. Like, I have blotchy skin and under eye bags, so I make sure that I put on foundation and concealer. But if you have really, really even toned skin, you just might want to just put on a quick powder instead. And then just put on a blush. Or a bronzer. I'm using just 027 Sundance by Rimmel London in Natural Bronzer, which I love this stuff, and I have a tutorial on it. Or not a tutorial, but a review, I should say. So I'm just kind of putting it here, and I'm going to work it out, and then bring it up to my corners a little bit right here. And the more time you spend blending, the better it's going to look. But if you only have like 5 seconds to blend, then only take 5 seconds. And then to finish off the 5-10 minute, just curl your lashes and put on your favorite mascara, and you're ready to go. So for the 20-minute tutorial, you want to do everything that you did in the first tutorial. So you put on your foundation, then you put on your powder, and then you would put on your eyeshadow, and then under eye concealer, and you can kind of like play with when you put on your under eye concealer. I personally have been waiting to like the very end, even after I put on my mascara, to put on my under eye concealer lately, but that's up to you. So you want to put on the eyeshadow, concealer, blush, etc., etc. But with the eyeshadow, you can take a little bit more time and play around a little bit more. So you can still go ahead and use whatever the initial color that you used was. And I'm just putting even a little bit more on. So take a crease brush, and I'm going to take Soba, or this actual color in the Coastal Scents 28 Neutral palette. And the reason why I say Soba is just like that's a color you can sub in if you have MAC instead. So it's a really nice light neutral color, and I'm just going to kind of create a natural shadow right on my eyelid with that, and a little bit in the crease area, and do the same on the other eye. So with the eyes, you are putting on a neutral, shimmery, or matte color, whatever you prefer, all over the lid, a little bit denser on the actual lid that covers the eyeball, and then you're just doing a color that's 1 or 2 shades darker than your natural color right on the crease, and just creating a natural shadow. And then I'm going to take this angled brush like this, and I'm going to go in with Espresso, which is like a few shades darker than the original color, or you can go as dark as you really want. It's all up to your preference. I'm just taking this Espresso type color, and I'm just going right along the lash line, just a little bit in, and then bringing this up and into the crease. And I'm kind of going like this, if you can see how I'm doing the brush, and just putting it right in the crease, and putting it right, doing my lazy outer V, as I like to call it. I just go like this and kind of work it in from the edge. And then repeat the same thing on the other eye. So also with the 20-minute look, you would do your brows. I'm loving this Revlon Color Stay Brow, Color Stay Brow Enhancer by Revlon, because it is pigmented and it has wax, aka tames, at the same time. So I just work that in. I have like no eyebrows, as you can see. I'm just working it and drawing little like hair-like strokes. I like to just take a little brush like this and just kind of brush it in, and it just, I don't know, it just makes it look even more like actual hair. And then I usually like to do my highlight for some reason, I don't know. So then do your highlight with any neutral matte color. I'm just using the Vanilla color by CoverGirl. And I'm just putting that right up there. We kind of already had a bit of a highlight from the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, the NYX eyeshadow, which we had already brought up there. And then you just want to blend that out. So you may be saying like that wasn't really an extra 10 minutes of makeup, and what I would say, take the time to blend out all of your colors. It's not about putting on more makeup in that 20 minutes, it's about working the colors more and blending the colors out more. Don't forget, last but not least, to curl your lashes and put on your mascara. The reason why I haven't done it yet is because I'm doing like the tutorials in order, so you always want to do your mascara last. You don't want to put on eyeshadow after you've already put on mascara, because then it gets in your mascara and it's not like as impactful and black.